We need to get a handle on people either stopping or not stopping at the trail crossings on major thoroughfares.
Right.
There's yellow lights when people want to cross the major road. Are you supposed to, as a driver, do you stop? What's going on? What did you want to say about this?
I wanted to say that I travel, I believe it's eastbound on Ludwig when I leave work, and there's a trail crossing right next to Smithfield.
Right.
And they have those lights up, and it was funny you mentioned this because on Friday after work, the opposing driver stopped to allow a family to cross at that trail crossing, and because they stopped, I stopped. But I do understand the concern that Terry made because it's a potential hazard. If one side stops, but people think it's okay to cross, then that creates the issue or conflict.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
You're going, and let's say you're going eastbound and you stop. Well, the westbound lane has no idea what you've done till they get up to that point.
That's correct.
And
everybody needs to be educated is what I think. Either the pedestrians need to be educated or signs up for the drivers. Because I was just doing it as a courteous thing. But, I mean, then again, pedestrians have the right of way, but it's our obligation as drivers to pay attention at all times.
Okay, so I did find something here from the Journal. It was a year ago, an article. Trail crossing right of way goes to drivers. But here, there's a couple of caveats, I guess, is what you'd say. So they did install signs. They flash red for the trail people, and they flash yellow on the other side.
So the cars see yellow, and the people on the trail see red.
Drivers see yellow.
Then that seems pretty obvious. The trail people, you're supposed to stop.
Now, you, as a driver, have the right of way unless a trail user is already in the crosswalk. So maybe you're coming around a corner and they can't see you and they think the coast is clear and they go. However, if there's nobody in the crosswalks, if you just see somebody standing off to the side waiting for you to go by and no one is in the crosswalk, then the driver has the right of way.
Yeah, that's what I had thought too. That's exactly what I had thought.
But you should give a little engine rev too so they know that I'm coming through.
Yeah.
But drivers see a bicyclist or pedestrian standing at the intersection or
the
at the crossing.
Right.
They see them standing off to the side, and in order to be courteous, they stop and then they wave the pedestrian on.
Right.
And that's where the issue comes in.
Right, because the other side of traffic doesn't know what's going on.
And who'd have thunk that being a nice, courteous person
could get someone
cause
hurt.
so much confusion?
Exactly. So everybody needs to be on the same page on this.
They're right. Pedestrians always have the right of way. So if they've already started, yes, you got to stop for them, obviously. But the confusion is when they're standing off to the side waiting to cross.
Right. It is not your job as a driver, correct me if I'm wrong, to stop when you see someone standing on the side of these trail crossings, stop your vehicle and wave them across.
Also, if you're a pedestrian and you see a car sort of turning and is not you should not run across the street because you know you have the right.
No.
You should wait.
Getting your butt out of bed. Jim, Carrie, and Angie in the morning on Classic Hits 101.7.